If you still have a to-do list lingering from 2019, you're not alone, but there are a few items that you now need to put on your priority list for spring. Jamie Patton is here to talk about finishing up our nutrient management plans. Good morning.
Good morning.
So we had just kind of a terrible fall. I think we can all agree on that. And I know that means a lot of the normal testing and sampling didn't get done, but you're saying we still need to do that.
We do, and so many of us, when we look at our nutrient management plans, we should have had those samples to be in compliance last fall, but we didn't get that done, so there's still some opportunity yet this spring to get those analyzed and get our nutrient management plan finished.
So what if we're dealing with wet soils again this time of year?
Well, soil sampling is a lot like getting in the field, so I don't want people to go in and get soil samples when it's wet, because what actually happens is we need to get that 0 to 6 inch depth, but if it's wet, I compact it, so I really can fit more soil in that probe, and it throws off the results. So much like doing field operations, I want soil sampling to happen when the soil is nice and dry.
Talk me through what we're seeing here. These sample bags, how do I get them? Where do I send them?
So it depends. So there's for Wisconsin, we have to look at our DATCAP approved labs, and so there's a list on the DATCAP website. So basically what we're looking at is getting a cup of soil material that's going to be composited from around the field, and you can see here taking the soil samples from random spots within that 5 acres, putting them in a clean plastic bucket, mixing them up, and then taking a handful of that soil once it's fully mixed and putting it in that bag. That way we get an average of the soil fertility for that area.
You gave us a few areas to avoid as well that really could skew your results. Where should producers make sure they are not sampling from?
So anything that doesn't look like the rest of the field. So that may be wet spots, it may be headlands, it may be areas where we stacked lime at the end of a season, it may be where we fed a bale to some grazing cattle. So anything that doesn't look like the quote-unquote normal area of the field, we're going to avoid those when we take those subsamples.
Jamie, let's talk about the importance of getting this information and how it's really going to help farmers prepare for the year ahead.
It's super important, because when we think about it, I was thinking about that driving in this morning, if only I had x-ray eyes, right, and I could see what that fertility of that soil was, it would be perfect, but I can't, and I really need this soil test to know if I'm high, low, in between, and how much I need to add. So thousands of dollars are riding on these decisions, and so that $7 to $10 soil sample can be very valuable in making those decisions.
What is the turnaround time if a farmer is considering, gosh, maybe I need to rotate my crops a little different than I thought?
And that's a hard question to answer.
Sure.
So I'm guessing many of us are going to be taking soil samples this spring, and so the turnaround times are based upon the volume. And so usually within a week or so, we can get those samples back and start making our plans.
And if a farmer does notice that one of their fields is just highly compacted compared to another one, is this the time to mitigate and maybe look at changing up our planting plans?
It is, and so that's talking with your agronomist, talking with your extension agent, thinking about what we can do to mitigate that compaction. It may need tillage, or depending on where that compaction is at, or if it's just at the surface, maybe we can just take us through with that no-till planting and let the roots and the biology do its work that summer.
So certainly finishing up those soil samples. Anything else that didn't get done last year when it comes to soil that you feel like is critical to now roll into our spring to-do list?
So just looking at evaluating what our rotations are and thinking about having that contingency plan. We know spring may not be ideal, so identifying those fields as top A, B, and C, and making sure that we get our primary crops in on those great soils, those A fields, and then working our way down and making sure that we have enough forage, we have enough grain to feed our livestock. So prioritizing is going to be key.
And certainly when we're talking specifically soil, you would rather see farmers have patience than to get in a little early.
As always. So you and I have chatted a lot. It's all about patience. I would rather us take a little bit of time this spring, maybe take a slight yield hit by not getting in when we would like to alleviate that compaction, because it lasts for years and years and years, and it reduces yield for years and years and years.
Pay off in the future. We appreciate your advice. Thanks so much, Jamie.
Thank you.